This is as usual. These idiots. It gets it gets better and better. All right. So as usual, you gotta check to see what these clowns are up to. You gotta hop in the shower and find something to listen to. But you see, Ohio residents. This ain't even the first one. Fighting back. Look all through the comments. Why is the lady talking about? I haven't even watched it. You see, I got 2 seconds in before I had to run out here and make a video. Protected establishment, stay in the street. See, yeah. See, now people are start. This means people, whether it's because of me and they recruited them, and now they starting to see I was telling the truth, or they knew I was telling the truth the whole time and they were scared, or they didn't care. They thought it was just me, but it's just you. See, that part is why it lasted all these decades, especially in Birmingham. There was a lot of niggas that's in my crew that aren't real niggas. They still, my niggas, but yeah, they, it's just part of our whatever. But the thing is, well, maybe they wasn't as smart, rather, as my closest friends. That's maybe why we weren't close like that. And so yeah, I knew what it was. That's part of the reason. I knew one of the reasons it worked so well, the gaslighting, because I knew they would be like, it ain't me. Shit, that's him. That's that nigga. That ain't me. He must be doing something. They don't think it through like I said. But a lot of the people when I was in ninth grade, it seemed like everybody was smart. They think something through. If everybody's saying it, they're not them type of people. Ignorant country folks, even though they're from Birmingham, Alabama, like I said, the older girls, the senior dudes, you can listen to them. Like I said, in my day in my school, a 12th grade girl, 18-year-old, she seemed like she did. When I think about it now, they all seem like adults, and they was only 18. You say 18-year-old now, she looked like a kid. It didn't make it so bad. 3 years later, when I was 18, my peers, they didn't look like children, like now when I look at 18-year-olds, some of them do, but I felt, like I said, we all felt more sophisticated. Like we were doing, all of us. The girls were quiet. They didn't fight. Didn't wear sneakers, Jordans. They wore tight pants and skirts, but they didn't wear Jordans and sneakers and shit like that. That doesn't look right. They look like little boy feet. Reminds me of the '90s when you see a little pair. As you got older, you're like in your 20s, and you talk to a chick that got a kid, and they got some Jordans on. You know, because she got her own money, right? And that's what it looked like. He like an 8-year-old. Because she might be older than you or something. And it's like that's what I see it now when I see a grown ass woman. But she's might be small, 5'1". And then you got big tits and tight, tight jeans, fat ass, and some Jordans. It's like that just don't. Cause that's why I can't buy Nikes no more. It's not even all this Nike corporation. They are Democrats, but it's just you see too many girls, especially Jordans and shit like that. It's just and they're standing pigeon toed on purpose. It's like you see these women, some of them older, they 30s, 40s, but they small. They's always small. And it's just don't I think like nah. I went like 4 years ago to go buy something in the store, Foot Locker, old school shit like high school. Remember you used to go on Foot Locker, just walking through the mall. The Jordans, the Huaraches, the Andre Agassi's, Pippen had some shoes, Barkley. Even Karl Malone, I think I had a pair of Karl. I bought them Malones because nobody else really had them, and they still with Nikes. It was like $100, and that's pretty expensive for 1992 or one. But the girls liked them. They did. But honestly, they're white. They look kind of big on, but nobody, well. But yeah, you can see where my toe at. Oh shit, I forgot to clip my toenails. But anyway, yeah, you just Don't. Anyway, but back to this. They're so mad about, and this is not the good one. I mean, this is, you're like, that's not the good one. No, the good one for me proves that they're listening to me and mad about what I say, and I could take them out their game. Now they got people lying, and nobody's buying it. They try to. It's like nobody's buying it. You see how many views. Oh yeah, here it is.
Professor, am here to
So they're
help
mad.
you stay sane in these insane times. I want
This debate, which
this realignment made up of both left and right C last night. That's the key to understanding what really happened. It was the establishment that both the populist left and the populist right equally loathe that was really on display last night for all to see. This wasn't mere media bias. This wasn't another Candy Crowley moment interrupt.
See, he says what I said. It's not biased. It's on purpose. Now that's what I'm laughing about. These clowns in the comment section. You know, they got whole sections now where they decided to just lie and lie, and that people are gonna change their minds. Oh, you know what? Nobody is buying it.
For me, I just can't turn off my brain, and so I toss and I turn. Frankly, in year, and especially the way we're standing, why that was looking at this debate as if it were 2012 all over again, or even 2016 or 2020 for that matter. This isn't Candy Crowley fact-checking Mitt Romney mid-sentence, a fact check that she was wrong about, by the way. Those days are over. We are now living in a totally different.
Yeah, there people say that bitch had on, rig. She got earpiece microphones.
Political and social context right now. It's not just that voters simply don't trust the media anymore. They didn't trust the media much in 2012 or 2016. I mean, they really don't trust the media today. All the polls, particularly the Gallup polls, for media trust show that trust and confidence in legacy media is at its literal rock bottom. I mean, it has fallen to its lowest level ever. Yes, it is true. Voters still even more
1.2 million views in 17 hours, right? But they're trying to put out AP News and say that he's and people, all these people are stupid and mad. All of us are stupid. He's dumb. He's lying, and so they go get regular, these people, and you can tell they're lying.
So that in 2012, 2016, 2020, distrust the legacy media. That is true, but it gets far deeper than that. Something's happening today that wasn't happening back then. Today, unlike then, we now have massive, they were beginning back in 2016, but now we have massive alternative news networks and information access that completely and totally bypasses the legacy media. So for example, guess what is one of the top search items on Google right now? I kid you not.
Is it that's what I'm talking about. That not just that.
Times, CNN, Washington Post, MSNBC, whereas the people are more and more consuming.
It's these stupid people. Well, those are the people because that's what I'm talking about. I started noticing now my people are stupid. Some of the people I've known. Well, if the people that no, bro, you got to do your own research. Hell, I know people that's from where I'm from that was born and raised there, and I only been living there since I was 12, and then I went into the army. So literally, I only lived there like what is it, And really, most of them only got to know me 3 years, 3 or 4 in high school. And obviously, I get way more, my reputation. That's why you couldn't do nothing to me. You could get people to leave me alone, but that was about it. You couldn't get them to totally destroy me.
Alternative platforms like X that bypass the information gatekeeping of the legacy media. And that's exactly what we're seeing in the post-debate polling. Now take a look at this from Reuters. This is a focus group of undecided voters. They interviewed 10 undecided voters post-debate last night. 6 of them, 60%, are voting Trump. 3 are backing Harris and 1 remains undecided. So Reuters is reporting as of this morning that their focus groups show a 2-to-1 swing to. The reason is simple. People aren't wanting a president who wins debates. They want a president who makes their lives better. That's why.
Then on top of that, she didn't win the debate. So if you get into a debate with a foreign leader, you're just going to get under their skin and cause another war.
Trump is the true winner of the debate night. But there's something else going on here as well. Something that's going to make these polls the least of Kamala's worries. And that is the election itself. His information access that completely and totally bypasses the legacy media. So for example,
I'm looking for something specific.
And they are a disaster for Kamala. We're going to see exactly that bell and subscribe. Really upset, obviously, because of the blatant election interference on the part of these so-called moderators at ABC. They have forever. That was looking at this debate as if it were 2012 all over again, or even 2016 or 2020 for that matter. This isn't Candy Crowley fact-checking. It wasn't happening back then. Today, unlike then, we now have massive. They were beginning back in 2016, but ladies who plan on voting for Kamala. So Trump, of course, was rudely fake fact checked by the moderators, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so you got people all in the comments from last night, about 8 hours up until now. Well, they only Trump was lying. Trump lied, and Kamala has a good plan. I'm like, we already saw. Even black women broke that shit down. You know, like black days where the tax cuts for where these child tax credits, because these girls, they ain't got kids. More than likely they ain't, or either they got jobs, they got careers. They don't need a child tax credit and cuts where they come. She's like, they're gonna come from, especially if she's a single mom with a good career. You gonna take her money to give to some chick or whatever. Yeah, they got 3 or 4 or whatever, or a dude add a couple that can't afford. Hey, you should get a better job. Like I said, you need to go to school, get and upgrade yourself. They would be like, nah, where's that coming from? They gonna see less and less money on their check to go to some chick. Yeah, that's a good plan. It's like, no, it's not. She didn't even say how she gonna do it, because she knows how. Take it from, like she said, that like them black women said, the middle class.
It doesn't matter anymore what moderators have to say, because people can go on their cell phones and do their own research, and that is exactly what we're seeing they're doing today. And the trend proves it. Now, again, of what's really happening here and how bad it is for Kamala and the regime. Look at this headline from the New York Times. This actually summarizes it all, frankly, perfectly. Pundits said Harris won the debate. Undecided voters weren't so sure. Now, do you notice the pundit people dichotomy there? Even the New York Times is recognizing it. There's a people
I'm looking for a specific spot.
60% are voting Trump. 3 backing Harris and 1 remains undecided. And that's exactly what we're seeing in the post-debate polling. Now take a look at this from Reuters. This is a focus group of undecided voters. Decided. So Reuters report, again, with that context, it's very interesting that almost all of the polls that are coming out show that most believe Kamala won the debate, but at the same time, she's losing votes. That's exactly what we saw in the CNN flash poll last night, where Kamala actually lost support for the economy when asked, who do you have? And I want to remind you, this is a CNN poll. These are CNN viewers. CNN viewers are giving Trump a near 20-point lead in the economy and a 4-point lead in leadership ability post-debate. This is the pattern we're seeing over and over again. This is what a lot of people just cannot believe about the post-debate polling. But Robert Barnes explains it best, as he usually does. Quote, some are confused by how a poll could show Harris winning the debate, but losing votes. The reason is simple. People aren't wanting a president who wins debates. They want Larry Schweikert has an...
I'll find it. I'm fine. Let's look at this right here. This one got 1.1 million views. I never really seen this channel, but this is just 15 hours, 1 point.
What is up, guys? Tyson Dela Cruz here. Thank you so much for rocking with me. The highly anticipated debate between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump is over. And some would say it was a handicap match. It was a 3 against 1. It was the moderators, Dave, shoulder pads, Kamala Harris against Donald Trump. And across the board, across the intro webs, people are saying this was a horrible showing for ABC. And
it's like, they need to start making them WWF, not WWE, I'm talking about the old days with, when we was kids, like 82, 83, 84, whatever. And, that's what I really like 84, when I started realizing it was fake. and I was like carrying her some, and the whatever steel cage match or whatever, and it'd be first of all, yeah, one of the managers would it'd be a tag team, but then one of the managers jump Bobby Heenan or something, Bobby the Brain, or one of them would jump in, and so it gets to the point they'd incapacitated one of the whoever the team is. It might even be a team that's not really tag team. Hulk Hogan and somebody that teamed up, Montreal, I can't remember for sure. But it gets to the point, but it is to showcase Hulk. So it gets to the point where he's beating all three, right? The manager that jumped in, how they would jump in and hit him with a chair and then run real quick and slide back under the ropes. But then Hulk goes crazy, Hulkamania, and then he's slamming both of them. He even takes them and rams both of their heads together. And the manager, he goes out the ring and he chases them around the ring. He finally catches them, and he's doing this, the overacting, and Hulk hits him. The crowd did this. That's what happened. That's exactly. I just think that's exactly what happened. And that's why they're like, well, Trump could have performed better. No, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. I'm a little Hulkamaniacs. Eat your vitamins, say your prayers. He ripped off his shirt. He just started beating everybody in the the crowd, when he grabs one of them and slams his head into the turnbuckle, boom! Oh, and he's walking around doing the boot stomp. He had no choice. Don't make me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry. But anyway, I couldn't find exactly the part. I know he said it yesterday, but I'm not. I want I got to be sure. Yeah, AP poll Pennsylvania voters react. This is from 7 hours ago, so they filmed it. They ran out and made it. I don't know. I'm gonna tell myself they ran out and made a tape after I made a tape with Dr. Steve. I used his video yesterday because I think that he say Bucks County. I was trying to find that part, but they went literally.
But I've switched my Harris won. I wasn't happy with 5 minutes.
And isn't that where Madeline? Oh, don't say no. This lady is crazy. I don't care what you say. Like I said, especially most of us, how we grew up, and you had parents, grandparents, neighbors, uncles, and that talked about politics in the 80s. We know what we're talking about. We're not just going, we want Trump to win because he's our guy. And I'm glad, like we all keep saying, we're glad they're too stupid to realize that. What is it, fucking season? That's a hawk or something, man. But anyway. Now the sun's coming and making it hard to see.
Trump. I didn't feel we had any good choices, and I'm still not sure we do. We might, but
I'm still. They really look 724,000 views. Now I think they okay. They just. No amount of evidence will ever persuade an idiot. That's what I'm saying. They really think we're gonna be like, oh, okay, well, this lady right here. They show her name.
I still want to see more about Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris won, as far as I'm concerned.
yeah, okay, yeah, that's what we're gonna listen to. Mary, hey, that's her name. Wasn't that what he was talking about yesterday? He used to live in Bucks County. I'm not sure. I was trying to find. That's why I was trying to find it before I, make a claim. But if not, either way, he said he lived in Pennsylvania. Dr. Steve. But
He was direct. She was concise. She had more talking points ready. Trump really didn't, and she got under his skin, and she knew how to do it, and it worked. I didn't like that she didn't.
You know, she got it. It's like everybody's. You know, I don't know. It seems like it is some people, but I like all these new people. Like even the ones I be showing, like that Trace Tainment guy, that young guy. You know, he's trying to make a buck. Now I'm not mad at him. So, but the last day since yesterday, Trump could have performed better. And I'm like, well, maybe also, he might just be young and never been in a fight for real. He might not grew up rough. He might be middle class for real. Well, who knows? His parents might be rich. We don't know. This is he's little. What he's under 30. I know that much. And so he might really, or he might be, like I said, he don't understand. And it's not just words. Yeah, okay, yeah. I know how to just talk and I know how to debate. But you still got to have a fighting spirit to win it because you might get, when you're debating against a person who's on your same level and y'all can debate, then you can have a debate. Because matter of fact, like I said, I might leave that situation feeling like, damn, do I owe you? Because, I'm going to take that, what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that information and make some money off it. And I now, and it really is because of y'all, that I felt like do I owe you part of my profits? Do I need to go find him because he told me something? But if you know someone's lying, you have to have a fighting spirit to not let them lie to you. Or not try to use game or witchcraft or gaslight you into being embarrassed and shut up, even though you have nothing, they just try to use words to embarrass you. Well, okay, so you don't think children should have free food or something like that. And you got to be strong enough to even laugh at them. That means you really, and you're not crazy because, you got to shut, that's when you shut them up. Like, no, you need to shut up. No, I gave you a chance. Nope, I gave you a chance. You coming with bullshit.
Skin, and she knew how to do it, and it worked. I didn't like that she didn't answer direct questions about her policies.
It is. So you see people, they got in this comment section, they just trying to just go with the lies. You see, the ones that get 1.4 upvotes comments, they try to. Then they go all through the replies. They try to lie. Asinine terrorist. He already did it. See, that's another thing. How stupid are you? He already did it. The economy was great. What are you, a punk? So you just gonna let people take your money? See what I'm saying? Asinine plan for terror. So when your wife is like, when you gonna get your money back? Or when you gonna stop giving that guy money or you buy his stuff and it's cheap. I don't like this shit. I want to go to such and such. Yeah, because you're a punk. You got to go. That's a tariff. That's what a tariff is. Give me my money, motherfucker. Your wife, when we're the country, we're not his wife or children, but we're the people. Where's our money? He calling the asinine because he a punk. I'm not too confrontational. We'll just find other ways to get the money while you giving all, and they're prospering off of your money. Like I said, the best analogy is a wife. Like, no, she deserved to leave or cheat or all that shit, because you a punk. You letting you're a cuckold. You letting a dude take your money, he might as well fuck your bitch. Yeah, that's not playing for terror. You a punk. You just gonna get him. It's only one way. And then we got the best stuff. Then we're giving it, and then all the we ain't gonna go into the patent violence on violations and stealing and all that. Then it's cheap crap. made in China crap. That's what he's talking about. Bring back the Made in America sticker. It is not just a sticker. It means, yeah, the stuff is now you got to do all this research nowadays to find out if something is really American. Especially old brands that used to be American, been bought out or sold on purpose. And as a kid, you knew it was America, but now, you look at it and it is fucking, you look, oh, made in China, but you just grabbed it and it's too late, or you can take it back, but still, then you got to do a whole lot of research and about 30 minutes of research to find the same product that's actually made in America. Type of punk bitch is that? Those asinine play. I mean, either you're a troll. That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna win with these type of comments. Either you're a troll in China somewhere or some other country on one of our enemy countries, or you're a fucking punk bitch. There's no in between. There's no, oh, I'm a moderate. No, you're a punk bitch. So they got these clowns, they went, it's like, she might be crazy. Look at her.
Direct questions about her policies.
Somebody get your grandma. Maybe she need to be in a home for mama. That's a real place. Yeah, you need somebody go get her, put her in one of them homes.
And direct questions about what happened in the last 3.5 years that she should have been part of. That she talked around it. And I want a more direct answer.
I watched the debate last night, and Carmela really trashed Trump.
He said Carmelo Anthony. He's another one. Don't get. No, it's just KG. After that, maybe it's that West Coast. Why that? You just get off subject, man. That was like the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. It sounded like something. It made perfect sense. One of my homies that's on the basketball team, and so sounded like we was at the lunchroom in the lunch table, and they were arguing or maybe they was joking, arguing, meaning that it could turn into a fight. KG told, supposedly this is a rumor, but they got into a fight on the court, right? He told his wife, everybody know, well, black folks, but she all cut up anyway, plastic surgery, trying to maintain, which she really shouldn't have had. She could have probably just let it. But anyway, he said, I bet you, at the time, and it made perfect sense because it did. And, all this shit, that shit was so funny. He said, I bet your wife look like honey. And that, that's a fight. That's a fight. That's why I say it reminded me of high school days. And I was like, that sounds like the lunchroom. We had the lunch table. And, might even be both of them the star of the basketball team, or whatever. And they beefing maybe or something that we don't even know about, maybe from practice, a game, but they, your girl, both of, more than likely, the one he say it to probably is the star. And he do get probably either one of the finest, one of them, because I was in school too, but for the finest girls in school. And he'll bet your girl tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios. Boy, that shit was out. Like, this nigga ain't got no sense. He ain't got no sense. I don't care what y'all say. That shit is so fucking. I mean, yeah, niggas get killed over shit. But when you say that, you usually bet. No. KJ knew what he's doing. He's like, yeah. I don't care what there's nobody, Jordan, nobody who ever said, I don't know. They say Jordan got some shit, he says, on the court, especially by the time he's a little older, 99, 2000, to get under your skin, but, and all them new rookies and all the superstars, but that one right there, because it just made so much. It just made so much. You can visualize it. I'm sorry, you nasty. You can visualize. Nobody. But it's always, hey, that's them. You got to be on that list. But anyway, that was I got on subject. This been talking about Carmella.
I'm good. I did
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying I'm making fun of the way that he pronouncing it.
vote for Trump 2 times, but I'm
And yeah, that's another thing. If he try to get mad at the wrestlers, nah, nigga, he said that shit. Don't come over this way. Take your big ass on you go, cause yeah, he probably big too. 6 foot. Yeah, we this high school. Yeah, they didn't grow 6'8" overnight. They was 6'8" in high school. You know, 6'6". You better take your big ass home. He said that shit. Don't come over here, cause he said it. Or there's a reason he said it. You need to go check her. She the one. How he know she tastes? He said he bet she tastes like honey nuts.
my allegiance. I just tired of the routine and looking for something new.
She's been in office this whole time with Biden, so she could have done something for this whole entire 4 years or however long. Like, she could do something now too. So she's not doing anything. So it just doesn't really make sense to me as to why.
I think she looked more like the older folks. If that is the place Dr. Stu was talking about, she looked more like the ones that work in Manhattan. Yeah, she's some kind of and live there because she can't afford it. Yeah, exactly. She tried to live that life working in Manhattan, and so she got to commute, which ain't bad for her probably. But even she's waking up.
To help the country out, like why she has the ability to do that right now. She's in office.
The one I keep thinking about is the business of people eating.
And now back to that's where I was just finna go. That's why I'm stopping it. So we go. Yeah, Ohio residents fighting back.
Residents of a small Midwestern town are pushing back after Tuesday's presidential debate pulled their community
Hey, look at
into
the
the national
comments.
spotlight. This week, Springfield, Ohio has taken center stage on the topic of immigration. During the debate, former President Trump amplified false stories about the town.
So they're asking people who don't live in those neighborhoods to bunk with residents who do live. That's news today. Yeah, you hear this chick right here protecting the establishment.
Their community into the national spotlight. This week, Springfield, Ohio has taken center stage.
Yeah, she's just sitting there lying. I mean, I guess you gotta think about it. Look at her. She's like, well, I wasn't pretty enough to be a model or actress, but at least I'm on TV. So yeah, she did. I'm gonna look in this camera. And it's a camera, not people. Just oh shit! I figured out how they do it. It's a camera, not people. You're not, yeah. But the people I know when I watch TV, no, you're looking into a camera. Yeah, do that exercise. Go home and just look into a camera. Look into a camera. Yeah, it don't matter. Get an old vid. Go to the pawn shop. Get it. And just look into it. Look into. This is all speculation, but yeah. Because we're all like, how in the fuck can you just sit there and tell a bold-faced lie like that, like her? But you gotta think about it. She's like, shit. And then on top of it, you know what? Nope. She probably, that's how they got her. She dick whipped. You know, they did. It's like, but I thought they were all, you know, they didn't want to do it on the casting couch. And, you know, no. She wanted to get famous. But like we all said, any real man that know women, I don't care. I'm just saying, I don't care who you are. If you don't know women, they've been around a lot of women. You don't understand. Yeah, they like what they're doing. Even the ugly dudes. Why? Because they don't matter. She got something out of it. She didn't fuck for free.
Topic of immigration. During the debate, former President Trump amplified false stories about the town's Haitian immigrants, claiming they eat family pets and wild birds. Some Springfield residents are hoping to counter the narrative, saying the falsehoods don't reflect the reality in their town.
Explain the videos of them doing it there. It's not false. There are too many videos out.
I know what
I literally just watched.
I know that there's
Wait, see, look, this ain't. I watched the Springfield councilman meeting, and residents are saying, "Oh shit, let's see how many views."
Geese all year long, and then to hear that people are feeding off of those wild animals, it's preposterous.
We need to stop this today because Martin Luther King fought for this, and we cannot sit back.
He fought for what? What is she talking about? Now I see what they're talking about. I had to watch it. What is she talking about? Martin Luther King.
And watch it revive again.
A commissioner for Clark County, where Springfield is located, has called on political leaders to, quote, stop feeding the fear.
Joining planetary scale population.
If this is the best they got, and if with my thinking, like Dr. Steve said yesterday, and all that, sounds like they corrected the problems, and it's not going to be able to go down this time. If this is the best they got, yeah, it's done. I mean, like I said, no, don't catch your chickens before your eggs is hatched. But this is just, this is hilarious. They still lying. Nobody, and now it's even worse. You see the comments, nobody's buying it, and they're trying to make it like, they're trying to just, tell lies, just keep telling the lie. Kamala won, and nobody's buying it. Everybody, like I said, it's been debunked. Then they tried to, well, she had a plan, the child tax credit, and create small businesses. How you just going? No, they got to come down from the top. And Trump already done, good things for the economy. So this it's not like this was decades ago. This was just 5 years ago. You can't lie. People know they don't have the money. And like I said, the good thing, because of your stupidity, the people that y'all lied to and told y'all were helping, and they got them mad at me, they see I got way more money because we got a bigger cost of living adjustment. Because usually you get $55, $100, maybe not even that much. But because of Biden, dumbass, we got 300 something or whatever. And then, almost is like the money and insurance that I'm paying now because y'all wrecked my truck. It's like God found some way to pay me back for y'all wrecking my Tahoe. Because now I got a car note and higher insurance because I got to carry full coverage until I pay it off. So that money was replaced because, like I said, my insurance, the truck was paid for. Even if I blew the engine and transmission, I would have had more than, by the time it's a Chevy. And I don't drive that much. I could have drove that thing across country because I had just got the transmission rebuilt. Brand new transmission, I still had to pay for. I made payments on it. And the engine, that would have been nothing to replace. It's a 350. Anybody that knows Chevy, yeah, that's one they love that. That's easy. They snatch that out, throw a new one. You can buy a new one for $700. And more than likely, I'd have put a new one in there anyway, like the white boys. Put a crate engine in there for about $2,000. Yeah. Brum, 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 brum. Why would you do that? Just for the hell of it. But or either way, you could just get a stock crate engine, rebuilt, brand new. $700, $800, pay somebody because it's a V8. It's easy. Throw it in, boom, boom, boom. To them, it's like changing shoes. Everything's there already. It's not no upgrade. It's not like putting a V8 in an S10 Blazer. You can, but that's you just know. Just slide it on in there. But so there you're setting all these bombs, nigga, don't bob your head when I come through. You're a fucking bum, seriously. The rappers I listened to in the 90s, none of us, that's why we're not bums. Ain't no way, get the fuck, you might like old dog shot one of them. Remember he shot the crackhead in the street, in the middle of the street. MCA, you stupid. But you know, he was mad for real. Nigga, what you damn nigga, you stupid. But I know it's just a movie, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You didn't know. You covered. They got y'all think. Remember, I keep telling y'all. Not only that the bums, people that just don't know what they you know, that, like I said, the Real Housewives crowd, you know, because they fuck drug dealers. They did, a lot of them did, the Evelyns and all that. You know, like Steve Harvey wife, you know, they think they're real too. You know, they talk shit, or you know, I don't know, she don't talk shit, but I'm saying, you know, she, you know, whatever, cheated on, you know, or whatever with the, still want the drug dealer, but you know, all that shit with the hoes fighting each other on Real Housewives. Bitch, bitch, you don't want, you ain't about that life. Bitch, the fuck is that life? You know, that's that Atlanta. Remember I told you, Gay Town. Atlanta was never hard. You know, you had outcasts, but they weren't hard like that. Goody Mob wasn't hard either. They was more gangster, drug dealer, street shit, but more almost like Tribe Called Quest mixed with gangster shit. You know, Big Gip and all them, but you had a, you know, they tried a little bit, but I guess the real niggas in Atlanta was just outnumbered. You know, like Birmingham and Arkansas, everywhere else is like, you know, we outnumber everybody. And everybody said, no, y'all got y'all thinking, yeah, this ain't nothing but no fight the powers. You know, he bobbing his head. Nigga, you a bum, get the fuck away from my car, nigga. Serious, it ain't even about, and like I said, most of us, you grew up in a household, you went to Sunday school, so they know the Bible. A lot of them do. How can they talk about what it? Look, you need to read. So it ain't, you know, idol worship and money mammon and this and that. You know, it's just material. No, get the fuck away from me, nigga. You know, you dirty, you a bum. Get the, you know, he needed Jesus with it. No, that was when he was literally on earth spreading his word. His word. This motherfucker, this bum, had just as much experience or whatever, whether he was raised in the church or not. He was in school just like the rest of us. He didn't want to listen. That was Jesus helping him. You know, the school systems are fucked up. But like I said, we helped each other mentally. Man, you don't get your ass away from my car. Get the fuck away from me. You know, no, gangster rap ain't about panhandling. Yeah, them boys bad. You know, no, nigga, you dick riding. First of all, you dick riding me, and dick riding them. No, ain't no. You not my fan, nigga. Get the fuck, no autographs, nigga. Get the fuck away from me. Well, anyway, I got check something else on this car.